Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. This is from today's lesson from Merging with Shiva, the subconscious basement. I liken the subconscious mind to a basement. Those of you who have lived in the same house for a number of years have observed the following. As life progresses in the home, old things make way for the new, and the old things invariably are put into the basement. The basement is likened to the subconscious mind, the main floor to the conscious mind. If one is putting too many things too fast into the basement and is too busy enjoying the new things passing through the conscious mind into the subconscious basement, there is no time to keep the basement in order. Suppose there is an earthquake, an emotional upheaval in life, and the entire house shakes. The lampshades of the big lamps get mixed up with the shades of the small ones. The pillows of the old sofa get mixed up with the pillows of the armchairs. Should we enter the basement, it may take us several hours to find the articles we're looking for. That is the subconscious mind. It gets all mixed up if we do not look into ourselves constantly and put our subconscious basement in order. So that's a very good guideline there. Though it has to do with not really paying attention to what's going into our mind, how the experiences of our everyday life are settling in the subconscious. In other words, if we haven't really thought that it's important to keep things in order that happen to us, they're not in order. So we're creating a basement of unresolved issues down there. So, for example, that's one reason Gurudeva stresses the idea of resolving disagreements. It's a very important teaching of his: resolve disagreements with others on a daily basis. And he gave that advice frequently to newlyweds, because newlyweds traditionally ask for advice. There they are, starry-eyed, no clue what's ahead. Do you have some advice for us? So I've given that advice on a number of occasions, and it is Gurudeva's key advice to newlyweds, which is resolve disagreements before going to sleep. That's the way he would express it. Well, what does that mean? That means if there's a major disagreement between husband and wife, you stay up, even if you have to stay up all night, until you come to an agreement, till you come to a resolution. So resolution quite often involves compromise, finding a solution that is workable for both of you. So Gurudeva doesn't say, don't disagree. That's unrealistic. Just the fact that in a marriage, one person's a man and one person's a woman is going to cause disagreement, because there's two distinct ways of looking at things on many occasions, not on all occasions. Men and women don't look at everything the same way. So that'll cause disagreements. So disagreements are natural. Just based on gender, disagreements are natural based upon astrology. Some of us are very aggressive, some of us are not at all aggressive. Different natures, different personality traits. Those traits combine in certain ways and they don't always mesh. They don't always create a perfect complement to one another, so that causes disagreements. And so disagreements are a natural part of life, so we're not saying you should never disagree. We're saying if major disagreements arise, resolve them. Don't ignore them. That's Gurudeva's advice. So resolution, as I say, quite often involves compromise because probably neither point of view is complete, and that's why there's no agreement in the first place. It's unusual for points of view to be complete on the first round. We have our own way of looking at things, and then we hear someone else's way and we say, oh, I didn't think of that. That's a good point of view also. So being willing to compromise, being willing to value the other person's point of view as much as you value your own is the key. If we think we're always right and other people are wrong, then obviously we're going to have a challenge in resolving matters. But if we value the other person's point of view as much as we value our own and listen to it, or if there's multiple people involved, listen to others' points of view and value it as much as we value our own, then it's easier to resolve things. So that's a major source of items getting put into the subconscious mind, which eventually end up disturbing the conscious mind. So the subconscious mind is very intelligent within its own logic. It's like an animal. Animals are very intelligent within their own realm. They don't go beyond a certain realm. Different animals have different degrees of intelligence, but they're extremely smart. How in the world do birds make nests? Sometimes I wonder when they see them bringing it up one twig at a time. We see that around here in the spring. One twig at a time, and they make this intricate nest. What a amazing accomplishment they're able to do, and they just know how to do that. So I couldn't do that. Probably none of you could do that, but they know how. So they're very intelligent within their own realm. So likewise, the subconscious mind, which is of the nature of an animal or based on instinctive or inborn intelligence, is very smart within its own realm. And one of the ways in which it's smart is that it'll tell us if something's unresolved. Oh, we've talked about this before, of course. How does the subconscious mind tell us it's unresolved? Does it say it's unresolved? No, it can't do that. It's like a bird can't talk.